Dude, come on. Fuck. Stop. No, no, no. Please stop it. What the fuck? I'm wearing a hoodie. Up here. One night I try to fucking do the closed captioning. The one night in years I went to 0 viewers. Weird, man. I add a feature and I lose viewers. I'm right back down to my lap. Oh, we're gonna crawl on my back. No, no, I can hear you. What you're doing? Knock it off. Stop. Get off my chair. Get off my chair. Well, I'm definitely not buying the chicken fancy feast anymore because they don't eat it. So even though the variety packs are a discount deal, it's not worth it because they don't like a third of it. 10 out of 30 of them they don't like. Jumped onto my shoulder. Seeing this? Look, man. She's purring, of course. You know it's okay. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, you liver. No, no, you're attacking everything. You just want to attack me. Hey, howdy now. What is your deal? I and you just go crazy. Hey, stop! Chop, 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 chop. I haven't really been looking. No. I got you. How are you gonna do? Dude, I'm even more sore today than I was yesterday from working out 2 days ago. Oh, my back is sore this time. I didn't. Oh, yeah. Always goes to the old trusty back there to really start fucking with me. Stop! 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 Fuck! Fucking stop! Again, you dumb bitch. Hey, she's smartened up a little bit. Better work out twice today? Yeah, probably not. Fucking Royce is making me want to unsub from his fucking lard ass with his stupid videos he's starting to do, dude. Royce rambles about Batman. Bro. I'm getting a water bottle right now. Pissing me the fuck off. It's water bottle time, you dumb cunt. Paper from up here, so I let. I know she's back in here, so I gotta move everything. I just move everything out of this fucking room and turn it into a padded room for the kitten, I guess. You know? People wonder why the fuck I don't let her out of here. I don't think there should be any fucking question about why this bitch doesn't get let out of here. Is there any question with that? Is everybody understands it, right? Because if I did, she would literally tear up any and everything she fucking get her hands on out there. I feel bad about having to keep her cooped up in here, though. But it's like, nice gate, doorway. It works for now. But I have a feeling soon enough I'm gonna have to put the top piece in. I'm going to buy an extra top piece, and then I'm gonna have to duck every. As soon as she's able to jump on the top of it, I'm gonna have to buy that. It's really gonna look like I'm in prison. Going for it again. Try to jump down. She's really gonna hurt herself if she does that. Walk up there, silly. Jumps on the other one, she's gonna hurt herself even more. She doesn't understand that's not stable. I'm gonna try to jump down. I really hope not. No, 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 no. It's not fucking stable. Okay, kitty? It's a fucking. Jesus fucking Christ, cat. Every goddamn thing has to be moved in here. For you. Just for you. What else do you need me to move? The desk? Do you need me to move it out of here? I'm not even getting started with moving shit in there. I got so much clutter in there, dude. I need help to come in and get this taken care of in the rest of the house. I literally need my mom or something to come out here and fucking help me, dude. I can't do this. I'm overwhelmed with all the shit I have in there. It's hard for me to get rid of it. But it's not trash. It's like it's sellable stuff. I've been dreaming of my mom coming out here and helping me get my shit figured out for fucking 6 years. She's about to hurt herself. If she jumps over there, she's gonna hurt herself, dude. She doesn't realize that it's not sturdy. Not only that, she'll break my blinds. Hey, it's trying to eat a fucking staple. There's a staple on the top of the door, and she was biting at it. Yo, stop looking over there, dude. Biggest fear is her jumping on the blinds and just ripping it shit all off the wall. While she's up there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. You doing? Mm. Down? Oh, hey, hey, don't bite me. Right back up there. Call her. She doesn't answer. Dad always answers. She doesn't talk to me. Jesus is more important now. God told her to concentrate on Him instead of, that's what she said. Fuck is that? What in the fuck is that? Is it that? Anyway. Yeah, yeah, sure. That's fucking retarded, actually, Mom. You're a little retarded. Complicated. What is she planning on being? God's right hand angel or some shit when she gets up there? Jesus is gonna bring her right up into his little gazebo and be like, "You're now mine. Have sex." He wants to be Jesus' sex slave. I don't know, maybe. Like, why can't she ever call me, dude? What fucking kind of mother never calls her son? Huh? Ever? What kind of mother does that? Fucking deadbeat mom. That's who. Blames it on depression and shit. Blames it on her mental disorder. Thing is, if you have a mental disorder and you know you have a mental disorder, well, you can kind of like do things in the face of it. Like, you know what? I know this is going on, and because I know what's going on, I'm going to push through. Now, Mom, My mom's a little vindictive. My mom's a little like, if I don't give her the correct attention that she wants, she gives me zero. That's my mom. Not only does she give me zero, I'll call her on like occasions, like maybe her birthday or at a holiday, and she won't want to talk to me. She'll be home in her room, and dad'll be like, no, you don't want to talk. Apparently, she thinks that talking to me, I guess, would cause her more depression. Because they don't want me to smoke weed. They don't want me to maybe live in California. I don't know. Because I don't do because they can't control my life. They don't want to talk to me. That's what it really boils down to. Because they can't control me. Like one. Yeah, I think that's it. My dad's still better. He didn't fucking call either. Both of them, it's like they're punishing me for moving. Oh, you want to move to California? Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to talk to you unless you come see us then. Like, what the fuck, man? Do they not realize how this affects my entire life? Like, they're not affected in one bit by it. They're just like doing their own thing. Hey, who gives a shit? Hey, fuck it, fuck John. This is shaping me as an adult into being someone a little bitter. Actually, a lot of bitter. But they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck that I'm going to be the one left here after they pass away, feeling like, damn, I should have done more. Oh my God. They know I'm going to be the one. But their reasoning behind it's like, well, we're getting old and we don't have much time left. He should be doing everything he can for us or something. I don't know what the fuck the reasoning is behind it. Apparently, they don't love me anymore. Nor do they like me. Fuck, man. Okay, I'll put. You know what? I'll just somewhere. Yeah. You're not gonna fucking leave it alone. Yes, I do. She was starting to fucking climb up it and act like she was gonna start biting on the flag because it was close to the flag. Shit, man. You know, one of the main reasons I have this kitten is because my dad was like, yeah, you should keep her. Even though they knew damn well that if I keep another cat, I'm not going to be able to go visit them, even less than I already do. I was like, well, fuck it. Well, if it's like that, I might as well just get another fucking cat. If I don't have any family anymore that wants me to come out and see them, they don't put into consideration if I have multiple animals, I can't travel. They don't even want me to come visit at this point. It's one of the main reasons I have her still, dude. Okay, remember when my dad did that and I was like, well, shit. You can travel with a healthy cat. I mean, to an extent, you can. It's a major pain in the ass, so Sister D. In comparison to not having the animal with you, you got to stay in nasty ass hotels for one that have a coating of pet dander on everything, especially the comforter, which is never washed. They always kind of smell weird. Pet hotels are gross, dude. Plus, I mean, you got to deal with having your cat while you're on vacation. Who wants to deal with that shit? I can't even imagine having Simon while I was in Europe. That would have been such a major pain in the ass, dude. I want to do anything but stay at home the whole time. Holy fuck, man. I wish these fucking idiots wouldn't even sub to this channel. I know Lou's meaning well by getting people to sub yesterday and shit. But, like, that's the thing I don't need, is people subbing to my channel that aren't ever going to say shit. Or they, like, flatter me, like, by saying, this channel's awesome, and they never even been here. They're just subbing because somebody asked them to. I'm good on all that shit, dude. It's okay. Other people see right through the comments when they're flattering. Like, other viewers see that and they're like, "Who the hell is this guy?" Okay, weird. Never seen him before. Like, the real ones know, and the new ones can probably even see through it because the guy's not in any of the comments anywhere. At least when Joker comments after a stream's over, they see that he's talked in the stream. It's not just some. It looks like a bot when they've never commented in the stream and they comment after the stream. It definitely looks like it's a bot, like a bot comment. I got paid for comments or something. I paid for one comment. I guess the whole kitty cam thing didn't help. You know, one was just running in the street. The whole kitty cam channel name didn't really do much for me as far as searchability. There wouldn't be just one bot like that, but it's like there are bot comments, or like oftentimes you'll see it on the Asian streams. They'll just have like a bunch of people that are flattering the streamer. It'll be like, such good stream, wow. Like sometimes like broken English type shit, and then like, amazing streamer. It'll just say like that, a comment like that or something. It's just like what? Okay. I sat here and I fed cats. Amazing. Oh, okay. Stuff like that, it looks like a bot comment. Like these people didn't even watch it. They just clicked on it, commented, and left. And they comment the same thing on every one. There's nothing personable about the comment. Those look like bot comments. Yeah, oh, big channels get botted. Big channels bot themselves, dude. A lot of the big channels have tons of fake subs, dude. Like Timcast. All big channels have tons of fake subs. Because if they don't do it to themselves, their viewers do it to them. Just because people like playing with the shit. Like, one for instance is like me botting the People's Convoy people while they were doing their shit. I'd make them have like hundreds, thousands of viewers sometimes, literally, when they weren't there, just to play with it. So that's why I'm like, it doesn't even have to be the actual streamer that's doing it. It'll be a viewer. But yeah, all of them. The bigger they are, the more likely that they've been botted. Because they got more people watching that are like, ha, watch this, y'all. Beep. Like they'll have their friends over or something, and they'll want to show off. Like I've done it here before too, stream and be like, "Hey, y'all, watch this." Beep. And next thing y'all know, you see people with 2,000 viewers or whatever, 4,000 viewers for 30 minutes or an hour. But then it all goes away, and they get all depressed and shit. Same thing goes for the fake comments after a stream. When they're not real, it's depressing, man. It's like, oh, well, look, people are recognizing, people are coming through. No, they're not. It was just somebody that was trying to help you out, but really just caused more depression. The false hope of... No, it doesn't. I mean, YouTube sees through this shit because they can tell that those... Like, YouTube knows everything about you. They know everything you do. When you log in, they know how much time you spend on every video. If you hovered over a thumbnail, what kind of thumbnails you click on. Just think about any kind of information that there is possible they'd want to gather. They're gathering it. So when you go to a channel and just put a comment and leave it, you say you've never watched the channel. YouTube already knows that. They say you click on it and you like the stream, you sub, and you comment all at the same time, but you've never watched it. They know that. Therefore, everything you just did doesn't fucking matter. The only thing, dude, I was a professional with this shit back in the day. I know a lot about it. I'm not talking out of my ass with this shit. It used to somewhat work with botting, with the viewer bots, but over time, YouTube got better at differentiating bots or not. So those don't work at all anymore. The only way that they work really, they don't work on YouTube's end. They work on the viewers' end, because if a viewer is dumb enough to think that the viewers are real, that they'll stay longer. They might even stay longer if they think they're being botted, just to like be like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Or they might even sub to the channel because they don't know it's being botted. And they're like, "Hey, there's a lot of people watching this shit." Bink. But that's tricking people. That's not tricking YouTube. It used to trick YouTube. It also used to trick people more easily too, because they weren't as privy to the whole thing. But yeah, nowadays, so if you can keep the real viewer there longer, or get them to sub, or get them to like, because of the false belief that there are a lot of people there that like it also, in that sense it can work, but it used to work in a different way. Like I used to be able to bot the stream. It wouldn't work every time though, but sometimes, like 1 out of every 4 or so, 1 out of every 3, I can't remember what exactly, it would work. And YouTube would actually start recommending the stream to a lot more people because it thought that more people were watching. And that's how it works generally. And I would also bot with likes, not on this channel, with my Doe channel, with likes and with subs and with views. So with all of it, I was able to get monetized very fast. I was able to and start growing actually much quicker. And all the real ones knew I was doing it. I would let them know by saying, "Y'all ready to get this party started?" Or, "Hey, it's party time," and they knew what that meant. Okay. Video for 30 minutes. Play with my drawstring badly. I set the alarm for, already got it, 9:30 a.m. I had, dude, I have a lot of experience with that world though, and in a way that I mean, it was 5.5 years ago when I was doing it. So you can imagine, most people were scared of it at the time because to get a good deal on it, you had to use crypto. I'd already been a crypto miner before. I wasn't even using my crypto to buy it. I was getting extra crypto. I believed that much in crypto. It's like I knew a lot about crypto already and trusted using it, and a lot of people didn't. I would go to the 7-Eleven to use a crypto ATM. Actually, I put money in it and I bought the crypto on a separate wallet because I was so paranoid that if YouTube found out that they would ban the channel or something. So I made it untraceable to me. If you buy crypto at an ATM, you can make it untraceable. That's why those are illegal now. They pretty much were then too, but it wasn't being the law wasn't really being enacted everywhere apparently, or maybe it was in the process of being illegalized. That was dope, dude. You can still find those in some places, but I'm pretty sure they're illegal now. If you don't have to give you a KYC or a information ID yourself, it's illegal. Because I was able to put $20 into it, and it would give me a Bitcoin address that I could then go home with and transfer it from there to wherever, and it was completely anonymous. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, dude. He was licking. I got this scab on my leg right here, and that's the second time I've caught her licking it. That's really sweet of her. She's like, she knows that it's a hurt, a sore. Because I think that they would do that to each other. Cat's mouths are dirty, actually. You don't want them to lick sores on your body, even though it's a scab, but so sweet. You sweet girl. Come here. It's 2 weeks now since she's been spayed. 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. I forgot, man. The other day I forgot that it had only been 2 weeks. I was being kind of rough with her, but she was already being super rough with Simon, so that's why I forgot. Of her too. She wouldn't be gourmet. She'd be eating fancy feast kitten. You probably love it. But she's in such good shape, dude. I mean, you see her jumping up on top of that door like that. And she's free fed constantly, free fed whatever she wants to eat. Oh, that was a nice slam, buddy. Damn. I don't blame you though. She was biting on his ear. Oh, he turned her ear inside out. Get her, buddy. Move out of their way. Oh, lose the appetite after being fixed. Maybe, man, because she really has seemingly. It's either that or the bowl, because I broke her other bowl, and then bought her that one that's got a convex or no concave uh, dish, and it's higher. I wonder if she just doesn't like it. Dude, I really can't fucking get over that Toast Show was at 0 viewers yesterday before I got off. She makes me stir it too. To let it get dried out and super like just like kind of caked up at the top, and I'll have to stir it to get the juicy stuff back mixed out, and then she'll start eating again. Yeah, little bratty. Come here. Come here. She really wants to attack my arm right now because I'm wearing this hoodie. No, don't do that. Come here. Come here. Come here. I knew it. See? I knew it. I knew it. I got you. Gotten. Trap. You sprung the trap. Okay, go. So that's the last chicken. So tomorrow, I don't have any more of the flea medication now. I gotta order more. These are expensive too. I got pissed off and threw it in the alley. Maybe some other cat will eat it. It still has the pill pocket around it, bacon flavored. It's not poison or anything, so if another animal eats it, it should be, I mean, unless it's like a mouse eats it, then it might kill it, I guess. How that works. I just threw it in the alley. I fucking came back inside, pissed off. Yeah, dude, because the damn thing just wanted me to pet it and kept wanting to rub up against my ankles and shit. And they could smell when that thing rubs up against me. Because they start acting weirder when like she was smelling me earlier. I try to keep it away from me. I don't want any of the fleas jumping off onto me. I don't want a scent getting on me. It's getting strong, man. It kind of concerns me. Especially if it's not going to eat. But is it like begging for help or something? Sweet pea, stop it. You can't see her, but she's trying to act like she's going to pounce on him again. Oh, he went back. He went. I was in a bad mood? What do you mean? $30, probably. Not. Mm. Well, he kept saying dang because I told him I was getting tired of seeing him say dang all the time. All he says is dang, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no, there's just, I don't know, dude. I don't. If all you're gonna do is say "dang" when you come and hang out, I'm gonna get fucking tired of it. Aren't most people? Like I can imagine being a viewer and just going to someone's stream and saying "dang" every time I want to say something. I just say "dang." Yeah, he left. What about it? That was me being an asshole. Being assertive is being an asshole now. It's like a saying the same thing over and over in a chat is like the same feeling as someone who's being flattering because it's not like you're not saying anything actually when you flatter somebody. They're empty words. So when you say the same thing in chat over and over with like nothing else with it, they're empty and it gets fucking annoying after a while, dude. Is that weird? I mean, it was going on weeks of that dude doing that. Every time they came in, it was the same thing, the dang thing. Like it was a was it funny? Is it just to let me know that they're here or something? No, you don't want to bite that. It's metal. Oh. Dude, I don't want that kind of viewer. Fucking, quite frankly, I don't want that person. If you're gonna be the person that never like has any kind of like conversation, fuck off, man. I'm not here to be a radio station or to be whatever the fuck that is, so that he can. I don't know what is that. I don't even know what that is, dude. Dang, dang. I didn't. It was always dang for everything. Dang, but nothing else after it. This shit got annoying, dude. That's all. That dude's been around for years, and now all of a sudden he has no dialogue. You know what I mean? Now he has no dialogue ever. Do you know anything about the banana dude? I bet you know a hell of a lot more about Night Owl than you do about Banana. So it makes it so Banana really isn't part of the community to me. They're just here, a bump on the log, taking in the community. They take it like getting what they want out of the community whenever they need something, like some attention, or they want to get something off their chest, but they're not giving us anything. And that shit gets old for me. I notice people that do that over time, and what I do is I weed them out, like by saying, what the fuck is this dang shit? And you like have more than one brain cell tomorrow when you come back to chat. Because best believe all of a sudden he has a bad day or something and he wants to get some shit off his chest, boom, he's gonna unload it in chat. And then we're gonna have to fucking really? Poor guy. But he's keeping us like willing to do that by doing the stupid dang bullshit. Because they're like, oh, Banana's part of the community. Yeah, I recognize his name. Yeah, I'll listen to his bullshit. He's the dang guy. Below 98, right? Probably due the South is pretty bad, IQ wise. Middle America is probably and ghetto is pretty bad. School system in the ghetto is horrible. They say that schooling has nothing to do with IQ. I don't know about that though. Because I feel like if you make your brain work, it grows like any other muscle. I mean, it's been proven that you can grow pathways. Why are you biting me? Hey, get the fuck down if you're gonna bite me. Hey, stop biting me. You're not in charge here because you're on my shoulder. Oh, I thought she was king of the hill or something. She wouldn't let me grab her. She was actually biting me kind of hard. I could see where she bit, like two prick. Like she didn't bust through, but it's red. Her teeth were. Anymore, girl, acting like it. What's going on, Night Owl? How you feeling today, man? There's research that showed that education is relatively inconsequential. That's weird. Well, race is definitely consequential. Race matters when it comes to IQ. The blacks are the lowest, also known as the what are they called? Fuck, I can't remember. The Mongoloids, Asians, highest. Caucasoids, white, European white, second, and Negroid. It might have been Negroids were last because their brain sizes are smaller, medium size for us, and larger for Asians. And IQ is the same. If you look at IQ worldwide, Africans are the lowest, Asians are the highest, European whites are the middle. So you can't say that we aren't different by race and that brain size isn't directly correlated to IQ. You can't say that isn't a thing. Because it's been proven it is a thing. But they don't want to hear that. Other races don't want to hear that. No races want to hear that one, because we're so woke. We're so fucking woke now. Hey, certified scary guy. Thanks for the sub, dude. Lou said you did eat. Yeah, exactly. Like Africans or Negros or Negroids or whatever they're called in that field, they're extremely athletic. And if you look at the Olympics, our entire female track team was black. That's not the only one that was like predominantly black or all black, right? Was it? It might have been. Oh no, was it the gymnast? Was it the gymnast or the track or both? Actually, yeah, but those same people, IQ wise, probably aren't going to be able to beat a comparable Asian that isn't able to do all that athletic ability. Like they went through the same exact schooling, same upbringing, and everything controlled. It was like just pretend that they were able to do that controlled. Everything was exactly the same. The Asian's going to be smarter, but less athletic. They even did all the athletic shit. They're going to be less athletic, even though they did all the same stuff. Exact same life. Asian's going to be more likely to be smarter and less athletic, and the black's going to be less smart and more athletic. But that's racist for me to say that, right? As a racist comment, I'm getting canceled currently on DLive and YouTube for saying that. Even though it's out there, it's on the internet in multiple sources. Those are facts. I mean, there are black people that don't even have to work out, and they're just like got all these muscles, looking like they go to the gym every day for hours, and they just got it. They got the Mandango bloodline. I mean, a lot of the American Africans were definitely bred to be stronger and possibly even dumber. I don't know, dude. I don't know how they would have done that, but I'm sure it was possible. Maybe. Maybe. Nazis are probably experimenting with it. Japanese probably were too, because I mean, if you look at Asians, there's a hierarchy there too. There's a hierarchy in IQ in Asia, and that I think could be diet, upbringing, schooling. Why? I mean, like, why is that? Why are some ethnicities known for being smarter than others on IQ tests? Even in, say, Asia or Europe, that's going to be a diet thing, right? Because what you take in, your body can only grow with what it's got. Like, sure, like, actually, no, like a baby needs certain vitamins to grow correctly, or your cells are going to be funky. Brain cells ain't going to be in the same abundance that they should be if you're not getting enough sugars, probably enough glucose to grow. You know what? Rest your brain uses more energy than anything else, right? I'm remembering that correctly, right? It's in the genes. Okay, well then, how did that happen? Like, how is it the Japanese people are so much smarter than, say, Laotians or Vietnamese? Like any of the like smaller, because you got China, Japan, they're smart. They got some smart people. They got a lot of people though in China, so they're bound to have smart people. But that amount of population, it's going to happen. Japan's really small though, and they're known for being really smart. So that's interesting. Is it because they live off of seafood mostly? And they're able to live so much longer due to that. Maybe they say that Japanese get more calcium in their diet than other cultures, and that could have something to do with it. Because they eat so much sea life, coral, and they have coral calcium or something. Remember, coral calcium is being sold on TV as being better than regular calcium. And infomercials on it back in the early 2000s. That dude got sued for that shit though, for false advertising, from what I understand, like for selling something that wasn't true. They still sell that stuff though in stores. Coral calcium. It's calcium made from coral. But I mean, then you would think that Thailand would be super smart, right? Because they're pretty much a bunch of islands, right? Or are they mainland and islands? You're redheaded? I didn't know that. All this time I didn't know that. We are our own species. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you have a kid with someone who doesn't have red hair, are you still your own species? Or do you have to have, like, I mean, would the kid be, as long as it has red hair, it's its own species? Hmm. Dude, I gotta give Simon his heart mat real fast. No. Speaking of genes, though, like, who was it? 50 Cent. 50 Cent's son wants to live off of his dad. 50. So 50 only gives him like a couple 10,000, 20, 30,000, something. I don't know. He gives him like an allowance every month. And he's told him that he would start him off on a business. All he's got to do is want to dedicate himself to a business. Just let him know which one, and 50 will do it. Like, spend millions on him but he'll have to work, of course. But his son, instead of doing that, he doesn't want to do it. He'd rather just get like the free 20K a month from his dad instead, or whatever. It's super low compared to what he could be raking in. You know what I mean? So like the genes are only so much of it, as far as like smarts, maybe. Because 50 Cent seems to be a fucking genius, damn near. As far as like rap moguls go, he's done it right. But and it's like his son doesn't even give a shit. Like that he could really set him up to have generational wealth. But his son's like, one day my dad's gonna die and I'm just gonna get everything. Probably is what he's thinking. Crazy, man. Why aren't his genes making him a go-getter like his dad was or is? It's wild how the fruit can fall far as shit from the tree like that. I wonder if my dad feels like that about me. Um, Maybe I'm that to him. I don't think he understands just how sick I get though when I'm flared up. He should. I don't know why he doesn't, man. He definitely has seen me at my worst, dude. When I've had to go like get help, I've had to go to the hospital. So I don't know what he expects from me. Like they don't expect for me to want to medicate with herb and like just try to like do what I can in the world. Trying to. Why they gotta be like that? Hey, hey, you like that? You like that? Hey, did you look up if she's supposed to eat less after getting spayed? Mm, come over. Wait, wait, that's gonna be quite the trip. Holy shit, it's the other side of the country. Oh shit, we lost some more subs on Doe Show yesterday. I'm at 488.88. I was at 48.90. That's all I do is lose subs over there. It's so deflating. Man. I didn't even notice until just now. Because yesterday was the 88th day for this stream, and I have 4,888 current subs on the other channel. A lot of eights. A lot of eights going on. Like, by the way, I washed these. I know I've been wearing them a lot. Dry really fast. They dry like overnight. I wash them in the sink, and then I just wring them out. I rinse them out real good, and like I let them soak in soap, and then I really wash them. And dude, they smell delicious right now. They smell like orange vanilla. I had to wash them because I've washed them twice now in this week actually. The first time was because they were dirty. Is it the third time now? Like I can't even remember. That's one good thing about having shorts that dry quickly. Wash them in the sink. And I have so many of these tank tops that I could probably wear them for the next 2 months before having to wash tops. But I have like 50 pounds in laundry that needs to be washed right now. And it's probably got flea eggs all in it. Yo, that was crazy. How did you do that? What the fuck? I don't even know what just happened. The kind of jump she just did was a dude. She is like a circus Dole cat. Simon wasn't as nimble as she is, dude. Probably partially because he got on dry food fairly early, so he probably started packing on pounds. Wasn't as lean. She's really able to pop around easily. I don't know, maybe he was at that age. It's been so long, you know? I mean, that was fucking 14 years ago almost. Are you on your way to Pennsylvania, Sister T? You getting packed up? You won't need to bring your pencil. Oh, you were looking up the thing. I see. You were looking up the thing. Yo, kitty. Where would halfway be? Bro. Kansas? That'd be about halfway. California's halfway. uh, uh, Chicago would be closer to him. Missouri would be like, I don't know. Tennessee might be about halfway. Memphis, y'all meet in Memphis, man. Y'all go on a date in the hood. Go to Orange Mound. Orange Mound is my stomping ground, and that's where I found a. You tell her, Simon. I lived in Orange Mound for a little while. When I first moved out of my parents' house, I was a teenager. I was a teenager in Orange Mound, a white dude in Orange. Like I was living with white dudes, but it was I was dude. Was I might have been living there when Tupac was murdered. What year was that? Was that 2017? Or is it 16? I mean, 90, was that saying 2000? It was 96, so yeah, no, that was after. I was still in high school right at that point. Yeah, I wasn't even listening to Tupac yet at the point, actually. I wonder what's going on with that new case. They're talking about some other dude that got locked up. How does Royce do it? He's got 263 views on him talking about Batman and a top hat. You know what he should have done is stood up and let us see a full body view. Show feet, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm gonna comment that. I'm just gonna comment show feet. He's not gonna get it though. Alright, for anybody who doesn't understand what that means, um, like I don't know if it was a back in the day thing or they still do it, but oftentimes to make sure the girl ain't like just cute in the face, but huge in the body, you get them to show their feet, so they got to show their whole, like they got to pan the camera down or whatever. They got to step back. They got to, or you like can ask them just to turn around, do a something like that. But he probably wouldn't understand anything I have to say like that because he's never like dated or done internet dating or anything like that. He'll think that I have a foot fetish. Remember the show feet thing? It wasn't a foot fetish thing. It was to get a full body pic of a chick while she was had her camera on. You had to see more of the what's going on if they had to move to show their feet. I'm gonna have a barbecue. Heck yeah. Am I? You're gonna drive all the way out to Long Beach tonight? What's happening? Let's go. Okay, now we're chilling. No, now we're not chilling. Now you're still excited. He likes the smell of my shorts. Movie night? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, cool. Southern California? She really likes putting her butthole on me. Try to convince her to sit differently when she's grinding her butt into me. You know, I wonder if Mama Cat had a tail like her at one point, and that's why it got cut off, because her tail is extraordinarily long. Well, San Francisco and LA, cool. Oh, you're 170 miles from Long Beach? Pretty close. I mean, it is and it isn't. That's still quite a drive. Time's asleep. She wants him to wake up. Yeah. 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 High shorts. Likes the way they smell too, I guess. No. No. Interesting how picky they get when I put that chicken out. I bet if that was beef or the turkey, I might do 3 again tomorrow just as a test to see, to show that they would keep eating if I put one out that they like. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're not that hungry after all. They just really like the fancy feast. Oh, yeah, will you get a +1 for the event, dude? Bro, the first rave I went to was called Coming Out Hard. It was in Memphis. Also, the title of the first rap album I ever had from MJG and 8 Ball. They're from Memphis too, but it wasn't connected at all. It still happened to be, and I got in for free and was able to hang out with a glass blower who was my friend. He was actually the guy I lived with for a little while in Orange Mound. Uh, and that was cool. Like everybody that got something, that got a pipe, would come to the back behind, well, if they wanted to, and partake with whatever they bought the pipe for. So that was a interesting night. Hanging out with a glass blower inside of a warehouse rave. Probably being a VIP or something, being up in there. Yeah. Is that what you're going to be doing though? Selling and stuff like that in the music venues and stuff? Music, let's see, festivals? Because you could probably do that, man. Set up a booth, selling your wares, your different stuff. You probably wouldn't even have to do it officially. You could just like go to a festival and at your tent, like sell it or walk around selling it. Oh, for real? Oh, that's cool, dude. Damn. What's a mileage reactor? A nuclear reactor? Oh, okay. Oh fuck, dude, I'm so sore, man. I did. Oh, I'm so fucking sore from doing pull-ups 2 days ago. They say that it's not the day after, but 2 days after that you get the most pain. I guess when you get older, you get the like the 2 day after pains. But work out again tomorrow. Probably better. Jeez. Oh, we gotta get older, dude. So you're not gonna sell any of your glass stuff on her tour? You could be her official, be her guy. Like little pianos. Gotta be perfect though. She could sign them. Yeah, I mean, really, it's a possibility, especially if there's any kind of lot or place where people are congregating that you can just like walk through them. As long as it's a safe area, of course. You don't get your shit jacked, right? But I never used Facebook Marketplace or any of that, but you could also like hook up with the local groups when you're if you're in different areas and maybe like find people that want to buy it locally. Or dude, you could just go to the beach with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You could just go to like Santa Monica Pier and set up a thing probably and be like until they kick you out. Have them like if it's something that they've never seen there, a lot of people might be like, "Oh shit, look at this! This guy isn't here. This is different. This is cute." Yeah. Without a permit, if you're from out of town, they you will probably get away with it the first time with a warning, right? Oh, I didn't know I'm from Pennsylvania. Sorry. What a high-end jewelry store, dude? Heck yeah, you could do that too, possibly. You know, or you could go out to Beverly Hills and go to the different little boutiques and be like, "Yo, this is what I got. These are my wares." Just go shop to shop, or like Santa Barbara, wherever the rich people go to Orange County. Those. That's how I used to get a job, man, and I was really good at it. Getting jobs just from cold calling businesses, dude. It's the best way to get it. We used to be. Nowadays, shit's gotten weird. Everybody wants you to get on the email and everything. But something like that, you could definitely because they'd want to see it. The owners there do ideal, of course, but I have to go back a second time. Of them or call them first. Yep. Because there are a lot of those little shops, kind of shops out here, you know. And you might have that different West or East Coast flavor that they're not used to seeing. Hey, come on, man. Do you ever facet any of your stuff? Do you have a faceting thing, like a grinding stone? You ever thought about getting into faceting? Oh, you do? Damn. There you go. That's pretty neat. So you could, or you can fast it. Yeah, man, you could fast it a raw gemstone. That's sick. It probably wears out your equipment the harder the rock, though, huh? Like diamonds are probably the hardest to facet, or not the hardest, but the hardest on your equipment. The softer the rock, the easier it is to facet. But at the same time, you got to be more gentle on it if it's a softer rock, because you could over facet it and fuck it all up. That's a trip. Faceting's a trip, man. How it's like, I don't even know how they did it before we got, like, they have these things now, you know, you probably know where you can, it shows the degrees and you move it a little bit, you know exactly how many degrees you just moved it. But say, like, we're talking a couple thousand years ago when they were faceting stuff, or whenever it first started, they were doing it like by sight, weren't they? They were just looking at it and being like, and then rubbing it. And that is, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why older jewelry is kind of worth more to collectors and stuff, because they know what the the difficulty that was involved in the older jewelry, right? Way easier to facet something now, but it was way harder to get something perfectly faceted. None of them were probably perfect 1,000 years ago. I wonder, but now they probably are. Face drawn. Oh, you don't have one of those? Oh shit. Crazy. Yeah, those things are make it look super, like, just mathematical, and you can't really mess it up unless you just push too hard, maybe. Oh, we have to see someone messing that up. Put too much pressure on the stone. For too long. I could get into something like faceting. I see stuff at a fine detail, small. I can tell small changes and things. I should start faceting stones, man. I'm just gonna start faceting everything. I'm a facet Simon. Facet sweet pea. A diamond, baby girl. She's so. Is it what you're doing right now? Are you faceting? Got me on speaker. Girls me to pet her. She's acting like she doesn't have food up there or something. I've started feeding her at 11 whenever I put Simon's food down again. Or actually 11:30. That's her breakfast at this point. We'll see if she can eat that by 3:30. Because she already had food left over, a lot of food left over from last night, like half of it. I put out at 12:30, I think, 12:20. I had to put it out later because I had to give Simon's heart meds later, because I let him in here and I wasn't sure if he ate some of her food or not. Helicoptered, what's that mean? Well, for me, that's so sweet, dude. Well, I mean, it would be for me, Simon, and Sweet Pea, because We all get something out of it. But I still haven't registered her chip. Because they make me put a name on there. Okay. Okay, dude, I really like to be able to wear my hoodie without you fucking with it right now. It's old already, cat. Please stop. Thank you. They are examining the attempted assassination of Donald Trump right now. UNRWA officials are giving a briefing on Gaza right now. Damn. A high school quarterback in Alabama has died after suffering a brain injury during a football game on Friday night. Jeez. That's kind of a big deal. Wonder if that'll change how football is played in high school. I mean, why do we have high schoolers ramming each other and like that? Kind of interesting that we have a sport like that in high school while their brains are still developing and they're hitting head to head. Did we really I mean, should we do that? Wrestling's not even as bad as that, is it? Wrestling, sure, you can get cauliflower ear by getting your cartilage busted all the time. Yeah, they might hit their head a little bit. They got the mat and got the mat, right? So I don't know. It's probably, they could probably get a concussion wrestling too. Does a concussion affect a developing brain more than an adult brain? Some would say that it has less of an effect because the brain still has time to develop around the wound. But when you're an adult, the brain's done growing, so the damage would be more permanent, possibly. But it's still unneeded damage, unnecessary damage that kids shouldn't be as susceptible to for no reason. I mean, why are we putting kids in violent high school sports? It's kind of interesting, dude. Honestly, like baseball is one thing. Sure, you can get hit in the head with a baseball, and that could fuck you up. But they got helmets on. Um, what else they play. Like volleyball, so you can get ahead with the volleyball. It's not going to really hurt you tremendously bad. Most other sports are fairly non-contact. Basketball, yeah, basketball. You're not going to get hurt too badly in basketball. Might hurt your ankles. Why do we still have kids playing football and doing wrestling? And it's kind of, dude, honestly, it's kind of weird watching kids wrestle in leotards. A little bit. It's weird that a bunch of adults want to go watch kids wrestle in leotards. Like the audience. Yeah, look at my boy out there wrestling that other boy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't imagine myself enjoying that. Seeing my boy like bear hugging another boy in a tights. Try to get scholarships. I mean, I could see that. I mean, yeah, because there's so few dudes, and they're going to want to do that, I guess, and have the capability for it, maybe. I mean, what is that really? What is that? What for us as a society to give it promotes people to want to do things that could possibly uh, give them a concussion when their brain's still developing. It's kind of weird. It promotes kids to be more reckless, a little more reckless. I saw this video the other day, this high school wrestling match where this kid did something wrong, and the referee got all up in his face. It was telling him like, "Don't do that." I was whistling or whatever. I can't remember what exactly he was saying, but the dad comes out of nowhere and like body slams the referee, and I was super aggro over the whole fucking situation. It was like probably went to jail over it eventually. Uh, so I mean that's something. Is that how a lot of the parents are? They want their kids to do that. Like the kids are probably like going to be the same way. And then now you've got a few concussions to boot. Probably not making things any better. We're incentivizing kids to play sports that are violent, bring out kind of like a violent nature in people, and it cause some brain damage. They say that every time you hit your head, you lose brain cells, but concussion's like some next level shit. A little more than that. And oftentimes these districts that are the most gung-ho over wrestling or football already don't have the highest IQ. Like they're already looking like some good old boy type areas, like Varsity Blues. Penis, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina. You've seen Varsity Blues, you know. Those are the towns that are reliant the most on stuff like football scholarships and scouts coming through, because there's no other way out of these towns. Like if you're already in a city like this, there are millions of opportunities. When you're in rural America, all there is sports scholarships and maybe a scholarship for your brains, but that's probably not happening out there. So that's all they got. I like to see the numbers on that, like where most of like college football and wrestling recruits come from. If it's from the coastline or from the middle of America, from cities, from small towns. I wonder if there's stats on that. So many of the people that grew up with me are still either in Tennessee or one of the surrounding states. Mm-hmm. They're not adventurous, I guess. I mean, like I said before, a lot of the people that stopped halfway, that was good enough for them. They adventured enough. Dude, my dad hasn't been west of St. Louis in his entire life. For a lot of people like that, you think they don't need a passport? Hell, they ain't even seen the West Coast yet. The government knows it. Our government knows over half of us don't have passports. They know we can't leave. Well, I can leave, but most people can't. And those same people what do you guys think? Do you think that the people that have passports are more likely to vote or less likely to vote? Like, you think it's a mix 50-50 of them, or you think there's more non-passport holders that vote or more passport holders that vote on every general election? I bet it's more passport holders. Because we got people in other countries that are voting in our elections. They live in abroad even. They have to wait for those to tally up. So I don't know how many of those are every year in general, but you got the passport holders that are here that vote. So I bet it is, dude. Because passport holders are more likely to go wait in on a line, go deal with some government bureaucracy shit to have to go to be able to like have a right to be able to leave. Um, More so than or someone has a government ID or a government driver's license is also more likely to vote probably, but a passport holder over that person. People that don't have IDs and driver's license first, of course, it would be passport, driver's license, ID, and then having nothing. That's like a hierarchy of those are the people that don't vote and the people that do vote. I bet it is, dude, because each one takes a little bit more effort on your part to get a right. And voting's a right. It's given to everybody, but you got to put forth effort kind of to go. Unless you do it now, they're doing it by mail, so that might be changing the dynamics on it to make it so you don't have to go through the bullshit. Interesting. So they're pretty much getting more degenerate people to vote, is what's happening in the elections now. If you think about it, they're getting more people that aren't willing to go out in public and look at somebody else in line, and you know, like it's all the people that are agoraphobia, are freaked out about the world. Is that who we want picking? I don't know. I think that's Trident across the street right now. There's two cats across the street. I can't tell who either one of them is. It might be Cross and Trident. Okay. I think it might be Cross and Trident together. If she was in my lap, I could take a picture, but well, I gotta get closer to the window. Wait. One of them's pooping. Looks like it's right at pooping in the yard across the street. I'm not gonna pick hers up though. Look at it because it's too involved, man. I can't get her any medicine anyway. The other one's sniffing it right afterwards too. That one's got whatever it is. It's got something. I'm kind of curious though as to what it looks like. Should I go look at it? No, I won't. I'll get fucking OCD over her shit next. What's a DI athlete? It's head. Oh, District 1. Oh. It's raising those cats will just shit in somebody's yard without covering it. Neighborhood cats are kind of gross. Langer's Deli considering closing due to safety, homeless concerns. The crime is down, dude. Roughly 2 dozen more Red Lobster locations are scheduled to close within the coming days. I don't see anything else, man. Ukraine says it has a new long-range weapon to strike Russia without asking permission from allies. I think this will be a game changer because we will be able to strike where Russia doesn't expect it today. Their large area is an advantage in manpower and in resources, but it can also be a disadvantage if we are talking about defending such a large territory. Therefore, war-related industries, economic facilities, military concentrations, all of this will become, it's impossible to produce enough air defense systems to protect such a large territory. Of course, for us, this opens up the possibility of operating deep behind enemy lines. There's no reason why we cannot succeed with long-range missiles. It's just a matter of time before we know how many of these missiles we will have. Engineering school, the component base, the logistics capabilities, all this is available in our country. When we open the market and competition in this area, formal and informal consortia of companies began to form. There is a lot of competition among them, and we will see that we will have all types of missiles. It's just a matter of time. Well, then you don't need us anymore, right? Interesting. Are we funding the missile manufacturing? Dude, I watched a couple iShow speed videos. Don't do it because YouTube thinks that I'm fucking some iShow speed fanatic now. Don't do it. Because there are millions of channels that make videos on him, and man, there's this other guy that I keep getting recommended now too. I watched this Sea of Thieves video of his, and now YouTube thinks I'm in love with him. Every channel I tell him I'm not interested in because it's like a restream channel of it or a comment channel of it. They like this. They gave me another one. Queso. That's another one. Queso is. They'll recommend channel. They'll recommend another one in a minute though, with him on the thumbnail. It's interesting how they just really recommend the shit out of some people. Annoyingly. What are you doing? Need to move my leg, kitty. Oh my God. Hi, Ted, said Night Owl. More than 9,500 cases of 100% apple juice that was sold at Walmart have been recalled due to high levels of arsenic. Deadly levels. I'm just playing, it doesn't say that. The FDA's enforcement report stated the Great Value brand of apple juice sold at Walmart stores in 25 states, Puerto Rico, and DC has been voluntarily recalled by manufacturer Refresco Beverages US Inc. The contaminated beverages in question were sold in 6-packs of 8-ounce plastic bottles. Holy fucking shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, you think you're getting your kid something healthy to drink instead of getting it like Kool-Aid or soda or something like that, and you end up getting some apple juice, and then you find out it's got arsenic in it. What are you gonna do out here nowadays? What do you you find even feeding your kid arsenic? I have this fear with Simon's cat food. I'm like, well, I get them the high quality cat food, him and Sweet Pea, and what if it's actually got some shit in it that nobody sees because they just expect it to be high quality? It's the good stuff. It's okay. Yeah. That's the way you gotta look. You gotta look at how many recalls pet food companies have had through the Better Abuses Bureau, right? Gives you a little bit of an idea. You gotta be more like Rain Man with it. He'd only fly Qantas on Australian airline because they had never had a crash. Remember that part? He was hitting himself in the head. No, no fly, no fly. And he's like, what? He asks him, well, which one has? And he's like, Qantas. Qantas never had a... You'll fly Qantas. Fly Qantas. I'll fly Qantas. I don't even think I've seen a Qantas plane before. Video shows Amazon driver hitting woman pushing baby in stroller. Said he fled the scene. Okay, there she is right there. Wait, I didn't see the... Oh, shit! Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad, dude. Damn. That even happened? Oh, there's a dog, too. Jeez, why were they on that side of the road? Wait, am I tripping? No, they were on the wrong side of the road. They did it on purpose. They must have.
Nabeth Parra Ovalis was driving in this gated community, Aventura Isles Estates. She was driving for Amazon, say police. Now, when you look at this video, this woman is walking with her baby in the stroller and a dog, and all of a sudden this car just comes barreling into them. The woman, we are told, was hospitalized. The baby, we are told by police, miraculously is expected to be okay. Miami-Dade police, they worked in this case. They were able to identify the suspect in this case. Now, as you look at the video, they say the suspect sees the baby on the ground, then puts the baby back in the stroller, and then takes off. Well, police were able to catch up with the suspect in this case. She was arrested.
The suspect? What? What? Who? Wait, am I missing something here? Who's the suspect?
We're now seeing surveillance video after a hit-and-run crash that injured a mother and her baby.
Police say the person behind the wheel was an Amazon driver, and she's now facing charges. Local 10 News.
So we just got our hands on this video. This is the full video of what woman in the
suspect picked the baby up.
Let's take a look at it together.
I don't get this.
As you continue to identify it as she was driving for Amazon, we are told was hospitalized, to be okay. Miami-Dade police, they worked in this case. They were able to identify in this case. They say the suspect sees the baby on the ground, then puts the baby back in the stroller, and then takes off. Well, police were able to catch up with the suspect in this case.
She must have come back? Where was the mom at? The mom left her baby there in the street? What? That's where I was confused. The mom didn't put the baby back in the stroller?
Was arrested. She has subsequently bonded out of jail. In the meantime, Amazon releasing a statement reading, quote, "This is a terrible incident." We are trying to make contact with the family of this.
Does she care more about the dog than the baby? Could be. Oh, this refinery is getting fined. Anytime this happens, a refinery gets fined by the hour. It means they're having a malfunction and they're having to burn it off. This is safety precautions, because if they didn't burn it, then it'd be even worse for the environment. It turns it probably from a volatile organic compound into a hydrocarbon, maybe? I don't know. Instead of it being a volatile organic compound going into the atmosphere. I think it's probably, I don't know. I think that's worse though. Yeah, every time this happens, they get EPA fined. Like one of the processes could be down right now or something, so it's not refining a certain thing, and so they're having to just divert it and burn it off. Because shutting down a refinery is complicated as shit, dude. There are a lot of moving parts going on. You can't simply just shut down one section of it and expect for everything else to be okay with that. Like everything's not happening instantly. The catalyst has to react with the oils and change shit, like with heat, and it's really wild. It's like a giant laboratory with each area having its own capabilities, and like the coker unit I was just talking about yesterday. And then there would be like the hydrosulfuric acid unit where you have to dress differently when you go into there, and like all the different units are doing like their certain process in it so that they can send them to the next unit. Something's malfunctioning though for that to be happening. They probably had to shut down one of the units. I wonder if the numbers are out on employees of refineries and like cancer numbers, if they they have a higher prevalence of getting lung cancer. Well, they didn't call her a suspect. I didn't notice that. A lot of pollution, though. Jeez. That'd be a pretty big fine, dude. Because that's a. I wonder if it matters, like the amount that it's flaring. That makes them pay more. That's a lot, dude. And it's super black too. It's not always that nasty looking. I mean, usually it's more of a clean burn, dude. But that's some really dirty shit that they're burning right there. Like early on in the refining process or something. Right? Like, is that. Bro, damn. You don't normally see them like that. They'll just be flaring, and it'll be more of a clean burn. Or is. Wait. Something. I mean, or that's extremely clean, right? Because I just started thinking gas burns black like that, doesn't it? Gas smoke is black. Billowing black smoke is a sign of fuel air ratio and your engine is too rich. Yeah, so that could also be really. Because oil smoke is white. That's why maybe you don't normally see it. Because it depends on where this is happening in the process. This might be closer to it being actual gasoline. Interesting. Had it backwards. There's something peaceful about it. I don't know why. It's a National Dog Day today. Trump addresses the National Guard Association, doing that today. He was also at Arlington this morning for the anniversary of soldiers and sailors that died in Afghanistan. It has said, one of the headline I read said, while Kamala and Biden are on vacation. Are they really on vacation though? FTC is aiming to block the Kroger-Albertsons merger. Wow, wonder why. It'd be too big. They'd have too much of a monopoly in some areas. That's 5 minutes old news. Taiwan Army launches anti-amphibious landing missiles. This. Oh. Got him. Hey, this is cool. You're showing China, you better not. Got a bunch of them. Heighten readiness and deter potential attack from China. What is this?
I've never had a restaurant.
A YouTube star known for taking on food challenges had her eyes set on the menu at an Aurora pizza place. When the owner refused to serve her, her fans were outraged.
Denver 7's Addie Guajardo spoke with the competitive eater and sat down with restaurant staff as well.
Steve-O's Pizza and Ribs.
Hello?
It's home to the OMG 28-inch pizza challenge, and the winner takes home $100.
I'm a YouTuber, and what I do is kind of like my own man versus food.
I'm here for a spaghetti challenge, so I'm going to be taking out 6 pounds of spaghetti.
Raina Huang calls herself a competitive eater.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This
And
is
an
old news.
influencer.
All right, and we are done. Wow.
I like to go to different cities and try out the different food challenges.
On Sunday, she set her eyes on Steve-O's pizza joint in Aurora. What she didn't expect was the owner's reaction.
He called me a dirty lie straight to my face. Like, I was like, why do you think I'm here to scam people? Like, I've never had a restaurant experience this bad.
The owner accused Raina of being a professional eater and didn't allow her to tackle the pizza challenge, even though the business does not have rules or regulations inside or online that disqualifies anyone from the contest.
And I'm like, I'm not a professional eater because I'm not part of the professional eating league, and I don't compete in like the Nathan's hot dog.
Raina was kicked off the property.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Stephanie Weand, the owner.
But she does it professionally on YouTube. It doesn't consider herself a professional eater, though. What do you mean?
His daughter works at the family business and says she witnessed the confrontation.
I think that it could have been handled better.
She says the phone has been going off the hook since Raina's video gained traction.
People calling us racist, even though there was no racist things mentioned ever.
She's also experiencing online bullying.
I've had people comment on my own TikTok videos harassing me. A lot of people were calling me Lar.
She feels bad about Raina's encounter with her father.
All I want to say is that I apologize to Raina and to everything that has happened to everyone.
I just want him to have more respect to his customers, towards other people in general.
Raina says several restaurants have since invited her to sign up for their food challenge. Addie Guajardo, Denver 7.
I think it'd be free publicity for his restaurant. I don't know why he would trip on it. Kim
North Korean
Jong-un.
leader Kim Jong-un oversaw a test of homegrown so-called suicide drones over the weekend. That's according to state media on Monday, which released these images said to show Kim inspecting the drones on Saturday at North Korea's Drone Institute and looking on as they took off and destroyed test targets, including a mock tank. Also known as loitering munitions, they attack by crashing into the target with a built-in warhead. Such weapons have been widely used in the war in Ukraine as well as in the Middle East. The report said Kim urged researchers to develop artificial intelligence for the unmanned vehicles and called to ramp up production of suicide drones, including those that can be used underwater, as well as reconnaissance and multi-purpose attack drones. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said on Monday they were monitoring North Korea's military activities and were prepared for any provocations. When asked about visual similarities between some of the drones in the images from Kim's Saturday visit and those used and produced by Russia, a spokesperson said more analysis was necessary.
Interest rates are trending down. That's good news for home buyers. Well, I guess that's it, yo. I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna pick the food up. It's starting to get hot out there, so flies are starting to get on it and shit. And I'll just pick it up now before it gets all gross. And then one of them ends up eating it, then I'll feel bad about it. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you have a great day. You have a great Monday. Enjoy yourself. Stay cool. Stay whatever you want to stay. All right. And Sister T, thank you for hanging out. Night Owl Glass, Ted Thomas. And Ms. Bungle. I think that's it. Oh, wait, there was a... I just saw... Oh. I don't see his name on here. Later, Ted. It was... Certified Scary Guy. Certified Scary Guy. Thanks again, man. Hope to see you again. Hope to see you again one day. Maybe even on the next one. And if I didn't do good enough on this one to get your sub or the like, I'll work on it. I'm sorry. I'll get better. See you guys later.